Boom. Then I should open like a notes app or something while we go over this. All right. How are we doing? Connected everything we need to be. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Not. Hello. How are we doing? I took a little nap and I set my Ooh, I got a big text. I set my alarm for Saturday, not today. But now we're here. Percy, you did say you were going to join my live. Hello, Percy. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? Hope we're doing well. Let's put the chat back up here. All right, we need rules. Oh, we got to change the music to something that's actually cool. I don't think I have anything, though. Maybe we have people. What is this one? No. Ew. Cheesy crap. Disgusting. All right. Tournament rules. What are we gonna change? I know we don't want stalling anymore. Everyone hates the stalling that we put up with from Zesty. We don't like that. We'll just throw out this music for now. But what about bans and everything? Are we doing loadouts here too? It's up to y'all. What do we want to do? 3v3, how are the rules going to change? What are the suggestions? Yeah, we are going to eliminate stalling. Just so we don't have to go for hours and hours and hours. That's the biggest thing we're going to change. No more stalling. MML? So are we going to restrict what you can pick? Why was this not on challenge? Well, because there's no... it'll be... Once we pick the rules, it'll be on challenge. Cosmic joined my party. Preset classes? Should we? If so, what should they be? Because there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to like the class that they're forced to use. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to find the old music loop I used for stream, and I can't find that. Whatever. I'm gonna make a new one. I see a chunk of songs I can use. Alright, anyway. Heavy, medium, light. I do like that. I do like that idea. Do you guys think it's gonna be more balanced if we gonna be problematic when we're making teams? Do you think some people aren't gonna be able to choose teams because, oh, sorry man, I never play light, sorry man, I never play it. But this game's been out so long and it has such a dedicated player base, I feel like everyone's kind of played everything. Gunk, I like your fit. Hello, Stinky Pirates. Balanced, yes. Fun, not really. It's not today yet, no. We're just going to go over the rules because it's going to be our first 3v3 tournament. So we're gonna all, instead of me just making up the rules and being like, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna all come up with what we want to change with the rules. Because last time we held our tournament, a lot of people had a lot of suggestions, and then the cherry on top was when we had that stalling issue with Zesty, and we realized we had to have some rules changes. We can do those final rounds today if everyone in the Final Four is here. Reserve swaps. Do we want reserve swaps? Yes or not? Yes or no in the tournament? I think, because we can't do final round, I think we have to let people use reserves. Should I try and figure out how to not let reserve swaps, or no? Should we let reserve swaps happen? Is it Mountain Skew community only? Well, the only people who are going to know about it is Mountain Skew, but everyone's invited. If you got a buddy that's not in the community, you can invite them. Yeah, reserve for counterpick? Yeah, let's keep reserves. I agree. Don't cook me for my, let me turn the song down a little bit. My typing speed is very slow. Don't be American? What does that mean? They should also not have banned stuff in reserve, just in case. That's a good point. We'll have to make sure people know that before every round. Let me add that. I can remind people to check for that before every round. That's a good point. Snorlax, yo! How are we doing? The goat. The actual knife goat. I'm only asking because we were discussing with Trezzy and the other streamer. I forgot that. You guys were talking about it, like in the tournament? So we are going to go undercover. Did you say you forgot Snorlax's name? Is that what I'm hearing here? That's extremely disappointing. All right. So reserve. I put reverse. All right. Reserve. We're going to allow reserve swapping. Do we lock the classes? Also, is this ban system going to be the same? Do we change the way we do bans at all? If specialization is banned, it should only be specialization and not anything else. Okay, so no weapon bans or gadget bans, but everyone gets one specialization ban? One ban per player? That would be 3 specializations that would be banned. So there's 10 total in the game. So you would... that's a good way to change. If we're locking people to heavy, medium, light, I don't know how well that would work with specialization bans, but if we don't, if you really don't want to fight a heavy, you could all ban a heavy specialization. But man, like me personally, if you ban grappling hook, I'm screwed. I mean, I could get by with evasive dash, but if you ban, I mean, you could ban all 3 on one class, and that's how you would, if you're like, I really don't want to play light, you could be like, let's all use our ban to ban all 3 of the specializations on light. And then they have to pick medium or heavy. Does that balance it out? 1 is better. Maybe 2 bans per class. Specialization bans are not it? Yeah. How do we feel about that? All right. Here, this will be our first vote. I feel like if we have one, we do only 1 specialization, so you'll have to agree to it. one weapon, one gadget, and then one specialization if you want. All right. I want... Say yes in chat if you want some sort of specialization ban, and no if you don't want to touch specializations at all. Let's see. Let's see. No, no. Okay, okay, okay. But at that point you can have... I play light, only play grapple, same. Another class? Yeah, that's true. I've only seen 2 no's. Good luck. Bucks with a thumbs down. I love to see it. Consistency. Well, I only see 2 votes, and they're both no. So I guess we don't do specialization bans. It's a suggestion. It's not a suggestion, just a thought. Okay. Yeah, winch. I mean, if we're being honest, winch is the only thing we're talking about. I say yes, but I know it wouldn't be a fit for everyone. That's what I'm saying. I think I like the idea too, which is why I'm leaving it up to a vote. But yeah. You could really mess up someone's play style. I don't know. I mean, we could just ban winch if everyone's cool with that before the tournament. Maybe. Can we straight up ban players? Moose, you're out. Oh, I gotta put that. That reminds me. How do we ban stalling? What's the... There's got to be some sort of numerical value for how long you're keeping the thing, the box, before there's a penalty. And what's the penalty? Disqualification, okay. Yeah, maybe we have... Okay. If the cash box is thrown anywhere in the direction that isn't a cash out box, we can vote in chat whether we think it was on purpose or not. And if it's voted on purpose, they're disqualified. How do we like that? Or do we do a timer? They have to jump off the map or get kicked. Yeah, a mandatory death. I like that. For more than 2 minutes. Okay, 2-minute timer. I like that. I like that. We can also do that too. All right. 2-minute timer to plant. This is going to be much harder to do also, keep in mind, because it's 3v3. But, oh my gosh, imagine Zesty gets 2 of his friends and they all decide to sit. Forced team wipe. Or disqualification. So, if it gets to 2 minutes, then they immediately have to all die in game to give the other team a free chance to take it and put it in. If they don't do it, then they're just disqualified. We end the game. How's that sound? We'll carry that over to the 1v1 tournaments too after this. Why am I not? You are on fire right now. Timer, yeah. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Can we just ban Zesty's? No! Zesty's too entertaining, but we can ban stalling. If Zesty was terrible, maybe we could. But he's good. And that makes for entertainment. Yeah, I like these changes a lot. We should have done this way sooner. But to be fair, I've had one since I've been, back doing this. So, I nipped it pretty early. All right, whatever. We didn't finish the ban system. So, are we going to is everyone cool with just saying no winch? So we don't have to do some sort of specialization ban system? Do we just say no winch going forward? Until there's, a change? Especially in 1v1s. Or do we want to keep winch in there? Up to y'all. Ooh. Oh, did Myles Garrett break the sack record? Oh. Oh, and we beat the Bengals. Oh no. All right, look. No one's telling me anything. Do we ban Winch? Are we cool? Yes! Holy crap! NFL season mark with 23 against the Bengals. That's what I'm talking about. And look at this pitcher. Oh, that's insanely disrespectful, but we love to see it. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, enough football talk. A lot of people, you guys don't care. Myles Garrett to go. Did we win, too? I've gotten used to not watching my Browns. Well, we did win. Well, that sucks, because we get a worse draft pick. Anyway. Okay. Do you guys just have no opinion on Winch, or is my chat bugged? Because no one's saying anything about Winch. Winch is okay, so we don't ban Winch. Because that's why we're thinking about specialization bans. Because a lot, I mean, in the 3v3, I say we keep it for 3v3. Do we ban Winch until there's a change in 1v1s? Yeah, perma ban Winch in 1v1s. Do we keep it for 3v3? That's what I'm thinking. Baba? Oh, my chest is so sore from yesterday. Brother, I just checked your settings vids, and do you think I should turn off aim assist for the model? Does it classify? Yes. So that's one of those weapons that are kind of in the middle. You could definitely still benefit from some aim assist there if you're super up close. But I have played with aim assist turned off with the model, and it does feel like you are more in control. It's going to take some getting used to if you played with aim assist, but that is one of the weapons where you definitely, once you get used to it, will benefit from turning aim assist off. That's my opinion, though. There is some travel time, though, so if you're good at leading your shots, which is exactly why it's good. Sometimes the aim assist, since you have to lead the target a little bit, will try and keep you on target when you need to be tracking ahead of where they're walking. When you let go of that aim assist, you can just consistently shoot to the right of the target when they're moving. Way easier because it's not pulling you in towards it when you know you have to be ahead of them. Well, Winch isn't my only issue. Cloak and Healing Beam can be irritating as well. Yeah, in a 3v3. So that's what I'm thinking. Do we give everyone one specialization to ban? And if we do, it'll be something your team decides on? Do we add that? Just for 3v3s, we have spec bans, but in 1v1s, we don't have any spec bans. That's what I'm thinking. Is that cool? One ban, you can ban anything. Okay. Any specialization? Add some sort of nerf for everyone in round 1-2 semifinals except final round. Only iron sights, no special. Ooh, I like the only iron sights rule a lot. No specializations. People would accidentally use them. I really like undercover. I actually really like your thinking there. But we can't like no specializations or something. People would accidentally use them. I think it should be delegated between the 6. Yes, okay. So, one specialization ban, both teams agree to what it is. Anxiety, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I gotta tell my wife Garrett beat the got the sack record. I'm a little disappointed we beat the Bengals though. What's up, Cood Edits? Let me kiss you. Caleb, are you in the Discord? Accidental use of specs, but I need you to see the vision. No, that's what I got immediately. I like this, the vision. What's going on? We're going over the rules. Last time we had our last 1v1 tournament, we had a lot of really good suggestions about the way the tournament is set it up. So today, we're getting a hardcore rule system change, and some of these changes are just for the 3v3 tournament next weekend. But am I good for dinner at 5? Yeah, sure. Some of them will change just for the 1v1. But right now, if you have any ideas for like, oh, the ban system should be like this, or we should change this about whatever. Like we're getting rid of stalling, like throwing the box away and just kill farming. We're getting rid of that. My a Browns fan, unfortunately, a diehard Cleveland fan. Guardians, Cavs, Browns, yes. And it's a great day for us today because of we beat the Bengals, and Myles Garrett made NFL history. I like the Iron Sights idea, though. Maybe we ask that. Here, I'm going to add this. Iron Sights only round 1 with a question mark. If everyone in the tournament, like, I'm going to say it when we start streaming. I'll be like, all right, Iron Sights only round 1. Is everyone cool with that? And everyone says yes, we'll do it. If anyone says no, we won't do it. I like the idea of that though. You too? Oh, I love to see it, man. Love to see it. What are we, 5 and 12 now? Woohoo! Automatic weapons only, single shot weapons. Maybe we make it choices. Oh, maybe we can vote. You can vote on a crutch in round 1. We'll keep cooking on that a little bit. So, okay. So we were cooking with we got to get over the ban system thing. Spec ban, but both teams have to agree. Is that what we're deciding on? If they don't agree, then there's no spec bans, right? Round 1 modifiers sound fire. All right, so we're gonna make a list of modifiers, and you vote on that at the beginning. How's that sound? That sounds cool. How about one ban? Everybody can ban anything. Including weapons, gadgets, and specializations. How does everyone feel about that? I don't hate that. Gunk, what do you think? Yeah, some guns don't have iron sights. Should we do... I don't want to put in too much RNG in a tournament. But I could do an animated wheel, and we spin the wheel for each team. If the majority doesn't agree, no special bans. That's good. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. Yeah, sweet. Just one ban. Okay, so we change the ban system. One ban, but it's anything, including specs. I like that too, actually, the more I think about that. So that's going to be the change for the ban going forward. Let's stamp Knott's name on it, because he's the one who made the change. 3 teams could simply not have any effect on anything. If majority agrees, yeah. How's everyone? Hey, put yes in chat if you like the one band, but it's everything. Put no if you want to do something else. Let's see. If not, okay. We already know it would always be a winch band, which is kind of what we're trying to find out. So, if it is always a winch band, then in the middle of it or at the end, I'll be like, all right, so we just ban winch going forward. Yes, okay. Needs to be more than one. Needs to be more than one band. Yeah, I guess in 3v3 too. Do we just add one specialization ban? One gadget, one weapon, one specialization? How do I look so fresh at 40? So many emotions reading that. I am nowhere near 40. But oh, my brain's gonna turn off trying to understand that. So if it's one ban, is it one ban per person or per team? It would be, yeah, so do we make it one ban per person? That way you get 3 bans as a team of 3. And then during the 1v1s, you ban one thing. How do we feel about that? One ban per person? Yeah, undercover. I kind of like the idea of the bans not affecting as much. You just get to ban the one thing you really, really hate. Increase the font in the notepad? Yes, I can. How do I do that? Guys, how do I do this? Can you do that? View? Do I have to zoom? Oh no, am I unking right now? Am I being unk? Oh no. Guys, am I unking right now? One band per person sounds fine. Okay, sweet. Let's do that. Guys, how do I increase the font? You'd make the teams fight within themselves to what to ban if it was the same. You're right, yeah, and we don't want to see that. We'll do one ban per person. I don't think the guy who called you 40 is wrong. All right. Do you guys know? Tell me how, so we can move past this and I can forget how bad this was. Do I just zoom? It's Notepad. It's not a Word. I only ever use Word. That's why. There we go. That's good enough. All right. Don't look at me. I don't use Notepad. Notepad's for unks. There we go. Guys, I'm not 40 years old. I'm in my 20s. Okay? I'm in my mid-20s. I'm not 40 yet. Baby Gronk Skibbity Ohio Riz. See? 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". See? I promise. Guys, I promise I'm not 40. Really? You thought I was way older? It's just because I have a wife and kids. That's why you think I'm older. I got married super young. Okay? So I'm doing the whole unk lifestyle. I'm just starting early. But I 6'7"'d there really hard, so you can tell I'm not unk. I'm just big bro. 29, 30? I am not 29. I'm also not 28. Yet. 21 and married as well. When did I get married? I think I got married at 23. And then I had my son 2 years later. Is the green bean? Explain you gnawing those kids as if they were bones on the YouTube short. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I have to explain myself. Anxiety, you're older than me? How's that for a twist? You're the unk. You're all the unk. Not me. 6'7". Oh, what else? 4'1". 28? Yeah, you're a year older than me. How the turns have tabled. How the turns have tabled, my friend. Yeah, I am. I'm 27. I'm 27, so I'm scraping the edge of that unk, but we're not there yet. I'd say unk is like 29, 30, right? The end of your 20s. That's when you're like, all right, unavoidable. All right, don't start going after anxiety for being 28. I'm gonna be there in a year, so I don't want to have it. I don't want to have anxiety about hitting 28. I'd say 30 is the start of unk. Turned 30 2 weeks ago. See, everyone who's like lower 20s and teenager thinks 30 is super old, and then you get closer to it and you realize you're the youngest person around you again all of a sudden. Well, we're not going to have existential crisis talks right now. We're talking about bands. All right. One, but it's anything, and then per person. One per person. Persage. Also, yeah, I also, just so you guys know, I type like this. One key at a time. That's probably why I'm so good on controller. Subs for today? Well, we're not, we're just doing the rules today. And then once we're done with these rules, I'm going to open up the challenge bracket, and it'll say in the challenge bracket these rule changes, and people can start registering their 3v3 team. Chicken finger. Look, that's why I definitely would have learned keyboard and mouse by now if I knew how to type. That's why I bought this thing. For when I do play keyboard and mouse. I used to play a SpongeBob typing game when I was learning, and it did not stick. My parents got divorced in the middle of me learning how to type, and they changed custody and never tried ever again. Thing looks crazy. It's dope. It's got a little controller thumbstick. I like it. But it's like, it's way overkill when I could just be playing keyboard and mouse. This is how your hand goes into it. And every little finger movement is a keystroke. Or a keybind. Gunbuck does that? You see, I have one of those? Yeah, I practiced typing once in a blue moon. I remember I fought Gary in the typing thing, and he kicked my ass, and I quit. Gaming cutting edge gadgets undercover. That is a perfect description for that. I've seen some. The only reason I even attempted to play keyboard and mouse is because I want to play Apex Legends so bad. I love movement in video games so much. It is my #1 thing in a video game, except for Arc Raiders for some reason, because the movement's terrible over there, but I really love that game. But the biggest thing for me in a game is movement. And is Apex not the pinnacle of a movement shooter? I want to play it, but it's the only game, if you're playing on a controller or keyboard or mouse, you're playing two different video games. I hate you don't have lurch on controller. I hate Apex for that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell, Gunk. You got some crazy heavy movement. Yeah. Oh, we got to talk about that. Are we doing HML or are we doing any class? Combination. How do we feel? I love making movement out of a game that's supposed to have none. I love that so much. That's the satisfaction I get from Battlefield. Any? So we do unrestricted? Should we just say no triple stack of one class? Max 2? Anything but no triple. How about that? Do we go in Modern Warfare 1 back in 2010? Dude, I go back to those and I cannot. I played MW2 when it came out. I was real young and I enjoyed it. I did not play games competitively until MW 2019, but I go back and there's so little movement in those old games, I cannot play them again. No triple stack? All right. Just so the only rule is just no triple. Sweet. Sure, no triples. Did you play MW3 competitively? The new MW3, not the OG. No, I started playing video games competitively in 2019 when I was in the Marine Corps. My first competitive game, PvP game, I was an RPG guy growing up. I play like Skyrim, Fallout. I played a lot of RTS games. I despised PvP games. I didn't like PvP games. And then MW 2019 came out. No, before that. I was in the desert for 3 months, stuck out there with my buddies, and I had a Nintendo Switch, and we played Smash Bros. Every single day. And again, we got to do the Smash Bros. Tournament because I will body any of you with my Bowser. But after that 3-month stint in the desert with them, I could not play any game that wasn't PvP because the amount of dopamine I get from no triple. Were you the one hunting Saddam? No, when I was in the desert, I was doing nothing important. Nothing. Other than sleeping next to scorpions and these little mice that have tiny bodies and big heads. It was terrible. Smoked my first cigar out there. I got through the entire cigar before realizing you're not supposed to inhale it. So I have this hardcore memory of me stumbling literally through the desert. I could hear that sound in movies when someone is like hallucinating in the desert, and there's a little porta potty like way out there in the middle, and I'm literally stepping over snakes and scorpions, trying to act like I'm not about to throw up, like trying to play it cool, and I'm out there, no buildings around me for miles, and I just walking through the desert about to throw up. I inhaled a whole cigar. It was a terrible experience. Who's my Smash main? Bowser. And I picked Bowser because everyone said he was supposed to suck, and I was really good. And then I went through, I had some other mains just because I got so bored using him every time. I played Min Min for a little while. I tried to make Dr. Mario work, but he just sucks. The nicotine high was probably the worst thing ever. Yeah, in the middle of the desert, it was terrible. It was 120 degrees consistently out there. It was so bad. And then in the night, it was below freezing. That was just like an hour of feeling terrible, but God, that was horrible. I think I tried to text my wife, if I die, just know I love you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I text her that, but it didn't go through because we were in the middle of the desert. It's just funny. Creeps me out. We used to make scorpions out there were idiots for trying to touch them, but we would put them in a little bowl and we'd piss them off and we'd make them fight each other. Is that like animal cruelty? Should I not say that? People did that out there, not me. Now I'm safe. Sweet. This pool camp with friends. Yeah. I mean, we were like in the desert on the edge of Mexico with no civilization around us for miles and miles and miles. Dude, it was cool. They have these camel spiders out there too. I'll do some storytelling streams eventually, but there's these camel spiders, but they're like not spiders, but they've got long legs and they've got big chompers and they look nasty, gross. But they're like not super aggressive. So people, not me, would put them in a plastic water bottle and shake them up so they would get pissed off and aggressive. And then we'd throw them in a thing against a pissed off scorpion. Oh, dude, some of those fights were terrible. Just cruel. You never do that to another living thing. But they would fight. They'd be pissed. They'd be pissed. They would take it out on each other. We, like, at my unit, my Marine Corps unit. Because, you know, we're a family, so I always say we. And since I'm so ashamed of it, I like to, like, burden some of the responsibility on my shoulders. Because those are my brothers and sisters in arms, you know? So I say we, so that I can carry some of that burden on my shoulder for them, you know? That's why I say it like that. Then making dogs fight to the death isn't cruel. Camel spiders are cute as undercover. You're scary. I'm scared of you. They're not. They are not cute. Also, shout out the Michael Vick reference. Fighting dogs and fighting camel spiders and scorpions is a little different because dogs can love you back. I will tell you from experience, no matter how hard you try, a camel spider and a scorpion will not love you, even if you love them and you name them. Yes. Zan, I did. Way more Smash Bros than... There was way more smashing bros out there than there was fighting. I thought I was so cool with that wording. Way more Smash Bros playing than there was Camel Fighter Spiting. Oh, goodness. But yeah, we would play like twice a day, every day. If we had time, mostly just at the end of every day. They're cute. Some people find spiders cute. I don't know. I don't kill spiders in my house, but only I'll either put them outside or I have a rule in my house. If I find a spider web with a spider in it and it has a cocoon, which means it killed a fly, that buys itself another few days. If it's got a cocoon, so it's actively eating flies in my house, I let it live there for a little while longer. If it doesn't, I put it outside. Because I hate flies and mosquitoes so much, I don't kill spiders. I just want them, I want more of them out there. Padio Jugar? Took the words right out of my mouth. Oh. I'm okay, yes. All right, back to the rules. What other rules? Do we want any map rules? You know what? Tonight I'm gonna get my Switch hooked up. That'd be cool if we just get people in here who know how to play Smash. I hate playing Smash over the internet because their servers are so dookie, but it would just be fun to show you guys how good I am at Bowser. No Kyoto. If it's Kyoto, it's dark and snowy. You can't pick dark and snowy, unfortunately, in custom maps. So, all right. So no Kyoto. We'll just make that a rule. I like Kyoto, but in 3v3 though, yeah, I'm fine with no Kyoto. Oh, why are my texts small again? I'll just enlarge it after. The bugs that kill is the rent. Exactly, Gunk. That's how I view it. Spiders are so useful. But I do live in an area where black widows are a thing. So if I ever see not black widows, brown recluse. That's second place for bad spiders. Those I will kill because I've got a family. But other than that, unless it's get Mountain Skew, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that one. Updated Kyoto is effing ass. Yeah. I don't even... What did they even change? Do you just talk or do you play games? This is like the only stream where I just talk. We'll do some customs to end it. But everyone had suggestions for how to change the rule set for the tournament. So we're going to do that. And then if we have everyone in the Final Four here, we can do that last matchup. Bro, WTF? All right, what else? What else are we going to change in the rule set? Is that the only map thing we want to do? Do we have... So do we do map voting in chat, or do you guys want to do a random wheel with Chocho? Twitch doesn't like this, man? Why? In-round modifiers? Oh, yeah, we got to come up with a bunch. So let's do... Okay. Iron sights only. What's another modifier? You play with subscribers? All the time when I can. Yes. Wheel? Okay, so map. Map. Wheel. I like the wheel too. That way we play all the maps. No low grav. Ante, we don't even have to put that down. Every time we have a tournament, I'm going to act like it's not even an option. I hate it so much, I don't even want to watch it. Every round, I just do mega damage so there's more destruction. Wheel would be sick. Sweet. We're going to do a wheel. Only melee? Oh, that would be so fun to watch. But people who come and make a team to come compete in this tournament, if you're not a melee user, like for me, I hate melee. If I got the modifier round 1, only melee, I'm not gonna lie, I would be so pissed. Why is my font not erect anymore? I will change it because it's not the title anymore. Guys, I don't know how to use... There we go. We're big again. All right, what are other modifiers? Sledge goo. I could do that, maybe. All right, it's looked like I need to get off at 5. So we've got 30 minutes of more rules to come up with. Because my wife needs my help. Yeah. No protection gadgets. Goo dome barricade. Oh, how do we feel about that? Undercover, you're cooking with these modifiers. So when is semifinals? Well, I was about to say today, but if my wife needs me... It's gotta be today, though, right? Well, I mean, Shocho's not here. He's working. So it's gotta be later. Like I said last time, I said tomorrow, Monday, and then we pushed it off forever. Oh, also I have an editor now, I think. So we could do tomorrow because I don't have to edit a video tonight. Would be for one round. Like if the teams knew that one of the competitors was good at melee, they would have to lock in for that one round. But it would give them a free round, you know? I like no protection gadgets as a modifier. What did you say? Goo dome barricade. What's another good modifier? We'll need a bunch. We gotta fill this wheel so it's super random. So what, like Goonade? Yeah, like Goonade. Yeah, I feel like Goo Gun is more movement and around. Mesh Shield? Would Mesh Shield count? I think that is. Yeah, that would count. That just seems like extra bands. I don't know. What's another... What other modifiers could we do here? Iron Sights is good because you could... It limits you to certain weapons, but like they still play the same. You just don't have the sight. Mines only? That would be crazy. I mean, so this boils down to we're not having a competitive tournament. Are we having a competitive tournament or are we having like a for fun tournament? And I think I've always advertised it as a for fun tournament because it's not paid. And if we're doing that, some of these modifiers can do stuff like that. But would you feel gypped? Competitive without reward, yeah. So it's for fun. Light does have no mines, so you'd have to play medium heavy. So we can go crazy with this wheel. Just for fun. Let's do that. Screw it. It's a for fun tournament. 3v3 doesn't matter. I will put all the... oh, goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, more goofy than competitive. I mean, I don't think they're competitive at all, which is what I'm saying. I don't think you can have things like this if you want to be competitive. So since it'll be goofy. And then once we get more people, like I said before, we'll start adding a cash prize. Like once we start getting hundreds of people who want to register, we'll switch it to a cash prize tourney. I'll start getting other creators to come in and consistently do the announcer with me. They'll host other rounds so it goes faster. We'll get there, but for now we're just having fun and advertising it. I said we're just knocking on Zesty because he's not here. All right, sweet. Yeah, if people don't like it, they should have been here for the rules stream. Let's do it. What was the other one? Only Mines. I really like the idea of that. This would be so fun to watch, which is the biggest thing. Because it's supposed to be entertaining. Yeah, I think this is going to be... Stuff like this would be so fun to watch. All right. These are going to be the modifiers of the bullet points. Iron sights only. No protection gadgets. Only mines. That would be fun. So then we'll do only melee too. We'll add only melee as well. Screw it. That would be cool. What else? Mandatory smoke nade. Only medium plus turrets. I like that. I like that. Only... That's a good one. These are fun. Modern combat be like. Mandatory smoke nade. I don't think that's crazy enough. Because then that's light. I guess you gotta have some non-crazy ones to feel like you're like, okay, phew, this one's not that bad. Do we put low gravity in there? No. I don't even want to see that. All right. My son's home. If a team gets this, it's the whole lobby. So I think these... So this goes whole lobby, right? All heavy CNS, low gravity. I hate low gravity so much. I just don't even want to acknowledge it. So I think we spin this wheel. And it applies for everyone in the round. How's that sound? Whole lobby. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. What are some other good ones? Let's look. Let's look in these kits. You guys are so much more creative than me. Oh, what about... I like your smoke idea. Let's make it flashbang. Let's make it flashbang. Mandatory flashbang. That would be terrible chaos. I gotta come up with one of these. All players. All players have to have a flashbang. That would be hilarious. Especially if you're not used to using them, you're gonna flash your teammates constantly. That's a decent one, right? P90 round? Everyone P90? Can you and Kenny be my team? I have no one I want to play. That all depends on Caleb. But I think Kenny works on Sunday, so we might actually need a third. We'll see. We'll see. I won't register till like near the end. It's K9. Hey, K9's back. P90 only. Poor epileptic users. You can set it to fade to black, though. I gotta see if my wife needs me immediately. I mean, the plan today was to have another tournament, so we're supposed to have way long. Your K9, hello! Did you just play on Sis Horizon? No, is there someone named Mountain Skew using my name in there? I've just been here with my notes open. That is my favorite map, though. If you died to that person, it's probably not me. Already has a poser? I probably not. Yeah, he is using my name. Well, that guy's got a good name, but it was not me. K9, how could I forget you? You're one of the OGs. I remember you like I remember Golden Wolf. He's never in the streams anymore, but he's an OG. You ran to another skew as well? That's cool. That makes me feel cool. I thought I would get more people in Rivals that I met with my name than the finals, but I love that. Mandatory to hit an emote when someone gets a kill? That would be okay. And if you forget, you have to die. So if you're in like a 3v3, you've got to kill people from like... That would be funny. That's gonna be chaos. I'm on controller, so it's hard to emote, but I could still do it. I'll only be able to play in March because my PC broke. Well, then in March, it's game on. We'll be ready. Players can't love me after this, yeah. The viewers will. The viewers will love this. And it'll only be first round. So if you make it past the first round, there are no more modifiers like this. All right, so here's so far on the wheel of doom. We have iron sights only, no protection gadgets, only mines. Only mines would be insane. Because you're going to have to, like, you could be right next to the other team and you can't do anything other than, like, here, come here, please. I'm going to say only mines / barrels. So that way you can at least do damage with barrels at each other. What about only barrels? I like that idea. Only barrels. That'd be worse than only mines. No, I almost did that again. Only barrels would be hilarious. Only barrels sounds like an OnlyFans offshoot. That's a stupid thing to think of. Label them as modifiers so you don't forget. Like bracket them. They're all in they all have these bullet points instead of dashes. No, only barrels. I already have only mine / barrels. That's too repetitive. What else? What about only shotguns? That's a good modifier, I'd say. Only shotguns, and then we'll do a only full auto. And then is there enough alt weapons to do an alt one too, like bow or... So bow, is there a weird weapon on medium? I guess dual blades, but that's melee. That's not weird. You know how like bow is like its own thing, kinda? Yeah, no, there's not enough. Yeah, no, I thought. I wish all 3 classes had a version of the bow. Alright, I want a bunch of little tabs on this modifier thing. We could do still K9. You should still be on friends list then. Right? What about only... Cerberus, that would work. Light doesn't really have... Huh. I was gonna say only fire, but light doesn't have a fire-related weapon because you've got Cerberus and flamethrower, and then everyone can put on pyromines and pyro grenade. That'd be cool. You just couldn't pick light, or you could, but you could only use the pyronade. Only mines, only barrels. Yeah, no, because there's no fire-related weapon with that. All right, we're thinking about good modifiers, but what about only grenades? Only grenades / mines. And we'll let barrels be allowed there, but we won't specify it.
Note Vlogs just followed.
Ooh, thank you, K9. I've got to skew it for you for following over on the purple app. But as we're going through this, what about rule changes? Are these all the rule changes we want? Can we think of anything else? Thank you for the follow. I had to skew it for you. Are we satisfied with this? Is this enough modifiers? And we can think about them throughout the week on Discord and stuff. I'll add them to the list. But is this enough modifiers and is this enough rule changes? Are we happy with where we're at right now? If I see no objections, I might just throw these onto the thing. I think I like where we're at. I think I like where we're at. I think we might be good. One ban, but it's anything. One per person, 3v3. You can pick any class you want, but you can't have a triple stack. We're allowed to reserve swaps, so it won't be ranked cash out tournament. It'll be normal cash out tournament. That's a big change. I like this. One ban, anything, no stalling. I like that. Iron, and then we get into... Alright, so this is just a modifier. So that's repeated earlier. No Kyoto, and we're using a map wheel. I should do another map tier list and weapon tier list like we did that one time. Alright, I don't see any objections. I think this is what we're going with. And then if anyone has any questions about rules or how we came to whatever conclusion, they can watch this live stream because it'll be up on my YouTube. Sweet. Here we go. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes to see if we have any objections or new changes you want to make. And if I don't see any, I will see you guys probably tomorrow for the ending of last tournament. Oh, it's leg day. I got to hit legs. Oh, wait. I think my chat's not updating. That's why I'm not seeing anything. This is fine. Okay, sweet. So when we get one of these modifications... No. So if it says only something, that's the only thing you're allowed to use to do damage. People use gadget that no one uses, like have a set for each class. Oh, I could do that, and then I need to look up the pick rates for them. Make people use gadgets. Yeah, there we go. I saw it twice. At me on Discord when tourney starts. I will, Gunk. I will. Don't worry. Maybe 6. It will be, because I got to work tomorrow. So 6, it'll probably be 7. To be honest. Mayor Spice. I love that name. Mayor Spice. Also, maybe you can't have weapons on reserve. How do we feel about that? No weapons? Well, because it enables counter picking. I think we keep weapons in there. Do I still need a video editor? I am down to my last 3 editors out of like hundreds. So if you're still interested in editing for me, I was down to my last 2, and then someone DM'd me a pre-edited version of one of my live streams, and that impressed me so much that now I have 3. So if you do something like that, maybe. But for right now, I'm down to my last 3. Thank you, though. I post 2 to 3 times a week, and my rate would have to be like $15-20 a video if you want to beat those people. But anyway, not 7 p.m. EST, probably 7:30 p.m. EST tomorrow, if that works for everyone. All right. Seems like we all kind of agree on this. If we have more ideas to change the rules, put it in the Sunday Tournaments Discord. We can, boopity-boop. I don't even know who I'll get in a team. People who register solo will do what we did last time in the duos. We will... Let me copy this. We will bring all those solo registered people into teams. Curse you, friendship gods. Skew fangirls come back 1000%. If we can't shoot back, I'm going to just run for my life. That's exactly why I think it'll be super entertaining. All right, I'm going to open the Discord. And I'm going to put this in there. That, so... There we go. Boop. All right. Sweet. If you guys think of anything, send in the old Disky here. Gambling? What? What a weird response to that. Cool. All right. Love y'all. I will see you guys next week for the tournament. Why is my thing doing a... All right. Awesome. Peace. It was Gunk's idea, everyone. Gunk. Lucky's calling you out. All right. Love you guys. Love you too, Anxiety. I'll see you guys next Sunday for the 3v3 tournament. Find teammates. Make a team. Register on my challenge link that'll be in my YouTube bio and in my Discord. I'm going to eat some food and hang out with my son and wife. And then I'm going to record a video. Peace.